Well, they can't all be winners. I was doing some hard drive cleanup today because hard drive cleanliness is next to godliness, and I found some lost footage. Here's 3 times I had to hit the eject button, presented in increasing order of personal disappointment. First up, using Magic the Gathering cards for tracking my Dungeons & Dragons characters' spells. Using only commons that aren't worth anything, I searched for artwork that reflected a spell's title, like Fireball or Fly. And I cut out the artwork to use as a flavorful visual tracker to show that it is known and prepared. I also experimented with masking off the artwork, spray painting black, and writing on it with silver marker. I was also going to use this series of spell bombs to track spell slots because they have a nice consistent artwork of a generic magic device. The problem was, the artwork was a bit too abstract. I couldn't remember which spell corresponded to which cardlet. And the blacked out full cards just didn't look very good. And the Spell Bomb series, well, I decided I really liked owning a full set of those. I mean, they're pretty cards, so I ditched this video. Secondly, modular skyscrapers. I cut up many rectangles of MDF sheets. Actually, this is leftover wainscoting from a home improvement project I did some years back. And by gluing on these offsets with neodymium magnets in just the right positions, I had some stackable, modular skyscraper sections. They're 6 inches tall, and the thought was that they'd be easy to store because they break down into a neat stack. Problem is, they're dang heavy, and kinda unstable in the event of a bump. They're also a lot of work to produce, like too much to justify the effort. And I can't greeble or give dimensionality to the exterior walls, like, windowsills or protruding columns, because these need to stack. That's the whole point. And any external decor would inevitably be damaged. So I abandoned these and made some non-breakdownable sections out of just dollar store foam board. Here's a picture of those stacked up with my 2 hybrids for context. You can see they're big and I made a lot of them. They actually made one appearance on this channel in one of my battle reports a couple years ago, but other than that, they are a phantom. They now reside in the basement of my friend's house several states away, and I haven't thought of them since. Finally, the Imperator Titan. I was going to build a proper scaled Imperator Titan, 38 inches tall. I built the structure for the legs and waist. Seen here, bunch of PVC cut up and glued back together. It was kind of fun doing the math to figure out all the angles on those hip joints. I like having them flared out like that. Like the massive weight in the torso above is just buckling the undercarriage. Here was my inspirational source image. I even went so far as to start putting together some tutorial information, like an animation with the dimensions for the skeleton of a single foot. And I cut up foam and built those feet. Look at this video quality. This is 3 cameras ago. The old Sony camcorder. Oof, maroon. Anyway, here's 1 foot at a work-in-progress state. The intent was to have that front garage door that could open, and then you could actually store a few units of tactical Marines models inside, just like the lore. And here's both feet with the legs and waist all dry-fitted. You can also see wires pre-run. I bought some Arduino boards and a bunch of stepper motors. My intent was to have LEDs all over the place, and to have the shoulders, elbows, and waist able to move via remote control. I got a lot of the coding done too, but this picture right here is as far as I ever got. And to this day, this project remains my great white buffalo. That was a fun trip down memory lane. What projects have you had that have not gone the way that you hoped that they would? Leave a comment below. I'm Wyloch, make things and play games.